Now 86 years young, and she most definitely still has it. Dame Shirley Bassey, rouser of many a Bond tune, is now also a companion of honour for services to music. And anyone who's survived their rite of passage in a muddy Somerset field will know a certain Farmer Eavis, now Sir Michael Eavis, knighted for his services to music. In sport, Lionesses goalkeeper Mary Earps, the safest of safe hands, an MBE. Likewise, Riz Javed, a railway worker and Samaritan, who's talked dozens of people down from trying to take their own lives.
A lot of people may say that I helped so many individuals, but I strongly believe they helped me at the same time.
In what way? How did they help you?
I feel like talking to each one of them who was in a vulnerable state. I was fighting my own battles at the time, and meeting each individual and speaking to them, I felt like I was offering myself the advice that I needed to take. And it was amazing. Reflecting upon it as well, I feel like I've learned so many life skills in the process.
And Tony Hudgell, the youngest ever recipient of a New Year's honour for services to prevent child abuse. He's raised millions for charity after surviving horrific injuries inflicted by his birth parents. Honours for the people. But when it comes to the world of politics, the current Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak's been criticised by opposition parties and democracy campaigners for rewarding Tory donors.
Let me get straight to it.
Wetherspoon's pub boss and prominent Leave campaigner Tim Martin, one of several prominent donors to be knighted, in his case for services to culture and hospitality.
Oh, that's pure nectar.
Then there's the ongoing fallout from Liz Truss, who chose to take up her right to make resignation honours. Despite being outlasted by a lettuce, she ennobled 3 of her closest supporters to the House of Lords. Ruth Porter listening keenly in the burgundy dress as Truss gave a rather hopeful welcome address.
With high-paying jobs.
49 days later, she was gone. But it hasn't stopped her nominating 2 other friends, influential Vote Leave figures, Matthew Elliott and John Moynihan.
It's really unrealistic to expect prime ministers, when they've got this huge power, not to use it. What we need to do is actually put that power in the hands of the public and say to the public, you can choose who goes into the House of Lords. And then we wouldn't end up with these sort of absurd scenarios of prime ministers who have been in office for just a short while having such enormous privilege.
Thank you.
Liz Truss says she's delighted her champions for conservative causes have been suitably honoured, while a government source added the convention is the incumbent Prime Minister doesn't block peerage proposals of others, which has included what they called dubious past selections by Labour. Back to the New Year's honours list, director Ridley Scott, already a Sir, has now been made a Knight Grand Cross, recognising services to the UK film industry. One of his movies, Robin Hood, of course, robbed from the rich and gave to the poor.
The laws of this land enslave people to its king.